the other side. Welcome to a new video here. Today we are going to do a pretty simple mani. We're going to use some BerryM polishes that I have gotten recently, and they are in a flash, quick dry. And my experience with quick dry is not too good. But then again, the brand I got the fast drying was a brand I don't always like. I think Revlon has one, and they're not the greatest. And I'm not always a fan of their polishes. And I am a fan of BerryM polishes. So I have a feeling that these are going to be pretty nice. And what I was thinking of doing was doing a gradient with these. So what I'm going to do the gradient, I think I might do 2 with this yellow at the bottom and 2 with this like pinky color. Let's see, do they have names on these? Let's see. Name Erstins. This one is Rocket Red, and then this one is Punchy Peach. I guess that could be a peach. So yeah, let's get into the gradient of it, see how the quick drying, and then we'll see if it lasts up to the weekend, at least 4 or 5 days. That's usually how long I keep manicure on. And hope all that. And I do have their top coat as well. So we'll try that out. I think that'd be fine. I think it's a top coat that does make things bleed like instantaneously. But for something like a gradient, it might be okay. So we might try this on top and see how that goes. So there's that as well. But the base coat is going to be the one I always use. My smoothing base coat, the one that is tinged pink. So let's get into that and get this simple manicure underway. Simple, but fun. Close-up of the In a Flash Mayu Red, and then the In a Flash Yellow Peachy color. And let's put on that red of a color. I don't know about you, but that is very bright. It kind of makes me think of like a race car. Vroom, vroom. And it looks pretty nice paired with that peachy yellow, if I do say so myself. And there is some little bit of lines. Just touching it. And that feels pretty dry. It dried pretty fast, I'd say. And yes, I'm putting a 3rd coat of the yellow because it was liney. I wanted to kind of get some of the imperfections kind of fixed up, and that has helped. Whoopsie daisy. I got some on my skin, so I'm just kind of cleaning it up while it's still a little wet as best as I can. There we go. And now I'm putting a top coat to kind of hold it all in the color there. As you can see, just want to make sure it's all nice and encapsulated. Yes, I said it. And now we're going to get into doing a design that I thought of doing here. Like I said, I'm going to do a half in half. So the top part is going to be yellow, and then the top part is going to be red on the yellow nails. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm using my flare brush because what I wanted to do was I wanted to flare them in the middle together, kind of like a gradient. So I just had to put what I'm doing is I had to put a little extra of the red because it wasn't wet and stuff. So what I recommend is you put some of the color on the top and try to blend that in. And then maybe put some more of the top color, like the yellow on the tip, and put that in. Then you can blend it in some more with your blend brush, because that seems to really help and do it, because that came out pretty nice. And now I'm doing the opposite one. It looks more dramatic when I put the red top of the yellow, doesn't it? And as you can see, I'm blending that in there. That's one's doing not too badly, but I did need a little bit of the yellow because it was not wet anymore, but I didn't want the base to be wet because then it would move too much of the polish. So yeah, I'm just going back to give it a little bit of an oomph there. And now we're all done. Now I'm just top coating my gradient nails here, and as that, just so it's all nice and doesn't get any more. So that's it, all nice and gradient out and flared together, looking nice. And now I decided to add a little something else because the lines were just feeling a little too, and I just wanted something to make the 2 colors feel a little better. So I'm still using the yellow and the red But I thought I'd put kind of like these squiggly lines going up. So you only see like half a squiggle line when it's the red going to the yellow. And then you see half a squiggle line when you see the yellow going to the red, like vice versa. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just putting some red ones. Yeah, I know I'm putting slightly on the red polish as well. And you can't see it, but it's giving it maybe a little bit of depth or like 3D-ness, maybe slightly. And all that. So it's kind of looking interesting. Now here's it with the yellow at the bottom and the red at the top. So you can kind of see the red showing up instantaneously right there at the bottom. And I've done them all. And now I'm going in with some yellow squiggles. I don't know about you, but this kind of started making me think of flames. It's probably because of the color combination, because yellow and red, especially these yellows and reds, make me think of flames. And it's making me think even more of flames when I'm adding this freehand art on top. And I think that kind of helped the lines, like the way it looked in the middle, because some of my nails were a little too it didn't like go into the other color as I would have liked, maybe fully, but it gave me an idea and it just made me think of why not do this, because I just thought why not. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of getting in the yellow ones because I wanted to have both of them showing nicely. So 2 different kinds of flames, the yellow and the red. Even though the hottest flame is not red, the hottest flame is blue. And now to top it all up, put in top coat so they can hold the nice design and get it nice and glossy. There it is, nice and done. And what it looks like after a week. So there you go. Even though it's all cracky and it is turning to chip, they have holding up really, really well. So with all that, I'm just about to get into doing some more nail art. Redo my nails because I keep my nails painted 24/7. I thought as they're holding up really well, I wanted to show you that all I really have done since being a week, and maybe, yeah, about a week, is cracking, and that's pretty much it. So, with no further ado, with this polish doing really well at lasting, till next time, sparkle, sparkle, bam!